Hey guys, hope you're having a good time. By the way, don't forget, hit that like button. And if you're liking, you might as well subscribe. And drop a comment below. Come on guys, let's get into it.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Mase and Shady Show. And I got the cheetah girl herself. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing okay. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. It's been rainy and stuff all day, so I had a good little nap. I woke up from my nap.
Nothing like them rainy naps. Yes, when it's raining.
I can sleep for hours and hours. Thank you for everybody who is
here. We got running that mouth, Simone. How are you? My auntie Robin is here. Hey, Robin. And Q. Hey, Q.
And anybody who comes in, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. We have a lot of mess to talk about because it's been a lot of foolery going on this past week. And let's just go ahead and get into the mess. Now, I don't know what's going on with these red MARROW boots, and why am I seeing this all over my timeline? Like, this is fashion. This looks stupid to me. I don't know why y'all spending $2,000 to look like a cartoon character. It just looks stupid. Y'all will buy anything. Y'all will literally buy anything.
When I saw these, I thought this was a joke. I was like, what in the Ronald McDonald is going on here? Because
really this is looking stupid.
This is definitely giving Ronald McDonald, it's giving Mario Brothers, it's giving,
Nintendo.
Yes, it's giving
Y'all look like jokes. There go
why do people see? And I thought it couldn't get any worse. I don't know if you guys recall. I believe they were by Versace. The shoes that look like a cow's foot or something. They look like two little like little hooves, and they had their foot. And I was like, that is just horrible. And I think I saw JT from the City Girls laid up, with her. But I'm like, y'all will put on anything because it has a name, and you look a fool. A fool.
It looks ridiculous.
This is some clownery. This is nothing but some Bigfoot clownery.
Use that money and get you some Beyonce tickets rather than buy these ugly boots. I'm tired of seeing on my timeline. It's ugly. They don't need to come out with no more colors.
I literally thought this was a joke. I was like, somebody's clowning. This is a joke. And then I'm like, what? Hey, Cleo. I'm like,
this is a joke because I feel like people I blame Kanye because Kanye came out with them Yeezys and I feel like his shoes are ugly and his clothes are ugly, but y'all keep buying it. And now they're coming out with stuff like it because they tried to get rid of him when he was making those anti-Semitic comments.
I really think that the people that the powers that be are sitting back just having a good old time laughing. This reminds me of the movie Escape Room Part 1 and 2. Like they are just sitting there, having everybody just be like cattle and sheep. Like everybody just following, like, put this out here. Let's see if we're going to slap a brand name on it. See if they'll wear it. They'll wear it. Like, this is like some tomfoolery. When are we going to have a mind of our own? Like, because I know people really don't like them.
I guess there's some people out there that do like it. It's some people that will say, well, I spent $2,000 on it, so that makes it high class or whatever.
This is what I'm saying. Just because it costs a lot of money and it has a name behind it does not make it attractive. These people are just wearing these because it's a name brand. Like I said, the powers that be is sitting back and laughing. I think at this point they're just making up stuff. Like, let's put a microwave. Like, they're going, next thing you know, you're gonna have 2 microwave shoes. Let's put 2 microwave shoes and slap Versace on it and see how people go crazy. See how many fools will wear it. Because I'm telling you, if I made these shoes, I would be sitting back somewhere dying, laughing that people are actually wearing them. Laughing all the way to the bank at these fools.
It costs $2,000.
These are real shoes. I'm still in shock that these are real shoes.
Shoe. I'm gonna try to post the price.
$2,000. Are they Givenchy? What are they?
I can't pronounce the name brand because I'm not into all of that. But hold on, let me post the price point on these shoes. Let me get to my page.
You could feed a family for at least a month and a half with those $2,000, and you buying these damn clown shoes. Really? People just got money to burn.
People got money to burn, and they think that they look cute. And I think it's like people like to follow trends these days.
I thought the cow foot thing was crazy because I'm like, I know JT ain't laid up with her hoofs out.
To me, it was kind of like demonic almost. But here's the price point of them shoes.
No.
$2,095 for some ugly.
What is the name of them? I need to get this name. Like
it's called MSCHF Big Red Boot. I don't know.
These are how you gonna go in the stores? Like, give me the Ronalds. Like, you gonna right in the store? You got the Ronalds. Like, what is the Mr. McDonald's? You know what I'm talking about, the Ronalds. Like, no, sir. Like, someone's back here laughing at them boots.
We all laughing, so make sure y'all keep y'all money and don't waste y'all money on that mess. Next up on the docket, y'all know the Super Bowl is coming up tomorrow. Don't ask me who playing. I know it's the Eagles and the.
Well, I know it's Rihanna's playing. All I know is Rihanna's playing. I don't know who's playing. I know Rihanna's. She's playing. That's all I know.
I hope she gives what needs to be gave at the Super Bowl because it's a lot of people against her, including Trump, who is upset that she is going to be performing. He called her talentless. He's mad at the fact that she has said some stuff about him in the past. And
right. And we hold a grudge. We holding a grudge. And
but my thing is, I don't remember what Rihanna said, but
whatever she said, he remembers.
Trump has a red check on Twitter. I'm so sick of Elon Musk. A red check for Trump.
He is the former president of this United States. He needs to be respected as such. So therefore, that's why he has a red check and not blue.
No, but it seems like certain people are getting red checks.
Like, probably that's a sign of devil check. I don't know. I hope not. But I
want to read what he says verbatim. He's trying to read. Now he's trying to read.
No, he's been reading, child. Did I send you the other clip of him reading everybody down? They got like a montage of his reads, and I was like, wow, he needs to be on the Housewives. Like,
are they reads?
Yeah, they are.
Because without her stylist, she'd be nothing. Bad everything. Bad everything. She has no talent. Then we have Republicans chiming in under her. Rihanna spray painted F Donald Trump on a car at a Cadillac ranch in Amarillo.
I think he was freezing up. I don't know if the audio was freezing up.
I think because I was talking about Trump. It kind
probably so. But for fair use commentary, I want to play some of his reads real quick and see if you guys think that Trump is reading the girls down. Does he belong on the Housewives or not?
You're just a lightweight. Don't talk to me that way. Don't talk to. I'm the president.
Wait, here we go. I think nothing wants to do it.
The United States, don't ever talk to the president that way. Sit down, please. Sit down. I didn't call you. She's shocked that I picked her. She's like in a state of shock.
I'm not thinking, Mr.
That's
President.
okay. I know you're not thinking. You never do. What a stupid question that is. What a stupid question. But I watch you a lot. You ask a lot of stupid questions.
You didn't let me ask my question.
You've been asking a question for 10 minutes. Please sit down. You know you're a fake.
All right, I have enough of Trump. Thank you. Thank you.
Trump reads the girls down. Trump belongs. He needs his space on the Housewives.
I'm looking forward to the Super Bowl tomorrow. I just wanted to mention that little thing with Trump, but don't nobody really care because she's still.
But Rihanna, her voice is not what it used to be. I don't know what it was because they said that she lost her voice or something like that. There was rumors that she lost her voice. And that Lift Me Up song, like, don't bring that to the Super Bowl. Don't. Like,
I don't think she's gonna perform that. She has so many hits. She does.
But I think the key words to Rihanna's performance tomorrow is lip sync.
Yeah, she needs to lip sync, because if she's gonna dance, she needs to focus on that, because that's not really her strong suit. So for the Super Bowl, you're gonna have to dance a little bit, or at least walk around across the stage, or maybe have some props or something. You know, no nipple. You know what happened to Janet? No nipple. So I wish her all the best. I will be tuning in just for that, just so I can see that Super Bowl performance. So let's go ahead and talk about the Grammys. That was last week. Like, there was a lot of stuff happening at the Grammys.
Yes.
So let's talk about what happened first. Before we get into the fashions, do you want to go ahead and talk about the J. Prince, Offset, Quavo saga? Because allegedly there was a fight backstage, and Offset came out and said that there was no fight, but then we heard audio of Cardi B telling them that they both was wrong, yelling at them to try to get them to stop. I feel like there was a fight and they tried to cover it up after the fact. What do you think?
Yeah, I don't think, maybe it probably wasn't a physical fight. Maybe it was a argument that they had, because obviously something occurred backstage, because we did hear the audio of Cardi yelling at them, saying that they're both wrong. But what was said allegedly was that the Grammys itself, during Takeoff performance, they had told Offset that he was able to come out during the performance, and when he was getting ready to approach the stage to come, to get behind the scenes, Quavo was like, "What are you doing? No." Like, nobody tell me that you were coming out. This is my set, and I don't want you on it. So that it was supposed to be a tribute to Takeoff. So they were saying, like, the picture was obviously up with all three of them. So why wouldn't the two of them come together? But they said that allegedly Takeoff didn't want Offset to come on the stage during the performance. So that was what the argument was behind the scene. But as far as this J. Prince situation, like, I'm not too familiar with who he is. I think they say he runs Texas or something, allegedly. Like, he runs Dallas.
It seems like a gang.
But it's not a gang. It's not a gang, because real gangsters don't get on the internet and talk.
The whole mentality of, if I come to this city, I gotta check in with you, like that. Like, that's some hood rat.
It is, but what was really hood rap is the little bit of the video I caught that he mentioned that, Takeoff didn't mess with you while he was alive. At the end of the day, that's his family. Mm-hmm. That's not his friend. That's his family. And sometimes you fall out with family. You may not be speaking with them at the time. And unfortunately, Takeoff passed away. You think that man don't care about his family? Like, you think he don't have no feelings? He shouldn't even said that, because you sound crazy, because he could get into an altercation, get into a dispute with one of his sons. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you're not speaking to them, and something tragic could happen, God forbid. And you be like, somebody come up and say, well, they wasn't messing with you. How would you feel? You'd be like, that's my family. That's my blood. Regardless if we wasn't speaking there at the time, that's still my family. And I think with family matters, people need to just mind their business, especially when someone was taken out when they was checking in with you.
Yeah, so we're going to keep an eye on that. I just feel like the tension between Quavo and Offset is going to continue to grow. I think they of course have not healed from it yet. It just happened. And
yeah, that's a lot to be taken out like that. And then your family member was there when it happened in the situation. Did they ever arrest anybody? Is anybody?
Yeah, they arrested a suspect. They did.
And like, was he the suspect? Because was he like?
Let me pull him up. But there was one person who was arrested but he was released on bond. He was able to post bond. I do remember that.
But I know a lot of gangsters, and they not on the internet, and they not doing interviews, and they are not talking. That sounds like a real scare move. It seems like nobody's talking, so now you're trying to feel niggas out to see what they're going to say and see what the response is going to be. I think Offset shouldn't have never responded. Silence is key. Silence is sometimes louder than speaking. And sometimes you got to just hold your position and don't talk. Do what you got to do and shut up.
I have a picture of the suspect. Let me just go on and just show y'all what he looked like. So this is the person that was, charged with Offset's his murder. So this is him, Jim Willis. Well, I'm sorry, that's not Jim Willis, but Patrick Clark is his name. And
he said he didn't do it, correct?
He's saying that he didn't do it. Of course, everybody says that when they get arrested. I didn't do it. But, we don't know yet.
But, it's like as many as people that was there, someone saw something. Obviously, you know who the players was. Like, maybe you can't pinpoint the exact person who did the pow, but you know who you were arguing. You know who you were angry with. You knew who you were going back and forth with. You know what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, this is just tragic, and it's going to be real hard for the family, because when someone is taken away from you in that manner, and if you feel that someone knows and they're not saying that, you just like, you looking at them like they chocha, they coochie, kana, they just pussy soup. So it's like, you're not going to say nothing for your family, but
we're gonna keep a watch on that case. And we're going to move on to the other parts of the Grammys. Shout out to Viola Davis, who achieved her EGOT status, which is Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, Tony.
Oh, what? Viola singing?
So, Viola won a Grammy for her audiobook on her autobiography.
Oh, okay.
So you can win for other things that are, that are not singing, but it was audio. So
I didn't even know Annalise had a book. I did not know Annalise had a book.
She had a whole book and she won a Grammy for her.
See, I'm going to need to hear this book, because I know this book is going to be interesting. The way her nose is always running and the way that she walks with that limp. And they said
it was good, though. They said the book was good.
I know it got to be good.
Excellent job narrating her book. So shout out to her for winning that. Also, we have to talk about Sam Smith and his weird behavior lately.
That is not no weird behavior. That is straight up some devilistic worshiping on the thing. See, this is what the people do. They put that right on TV and right in our faces. And it's like programming, because we're sitting there and we're becoming comfortable with this, because that was definitely unholy.
That's part of the Illuminati ritual, is that you have to do it in public. You have to, and not, show some type of Satanism in public, just like Lil Nas X did with his Satan shoes and all of that. You gotta publicly, make it known that you are a devil worshiper. Basically, you got to make it known.
That was a lot, and I'm still discussing. I don't even want to watch the Grammys anymore, because I didn't watch it, but I don't want to even, like, the Grammys should be eliminated for the simple fact that they are blackballing Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj is the best female rapper to date. And they won't give her a Grammy because of her Catholic scene that she did, and they wanted her to pull her performance, and she chose not to pull her performance, and she's been blackballed ever since. And you let this devilness just go? That's what, like, wow, because that's crazy. That was a whole hell on stage. It was unattractive. It wasn't cute. It was nothing cute about it. Because at the end of the day, you know what that's allegedly supposed to represent.
So I don't really like Sam Smith, nor do I listen to his music. However, his performance at the Grammys has been catching a lot of people's attention. A lot of people are calling him out for being satanic. And I do feel like lately I've been seeing him doing a lot of ridiculous stuff with the fashions. Not just this performance. It just seems like he's coming out. I don't know what's going on. If he wants to be a superstar and this is how you got to do it. Because he had a video where he had like a nip covers and he was wearing like some lingerie or something like that. And
I don't know, but I saw him walking down that red carpet. I thought he was paying an homage to Missy, because he had that garbage bag on. While he was walking the red carpet, that black garbage bag.
To me, that's not an homage to Missy Elliott.
That's what I thought he was doing me. Because I'm like, what is that?
It's not Missy Elliott. Let me see, because I saw that today, like right before we went live, him walking around with that black. People are calling it a music note, but let me pull it up because I heard it somewhere. But I just feel like Sam Smith. I don't know what's going on with him. If he pledging Illuminati or something, he got to be pledging. So
I don't know, but this needs to be stopped because people are it's out of control. I'm just in awe that.
And then y'all just what did we lose you? Did we lose you?
Who, me?
Yeah, you said you're in awe, but then you stopped talking.
Yeah, I'm just in awe that they let this go on. I'm just shocked, like that he was able to roll around the stage, fire and brimstone, devil horns, talking about how he's sleeping with somebody's man, and they at the gym doing something unholy. It was just a lot.
Well, Madonna did it. Lil Nas X did it. It's people that did it. Yeah. So this is the outfit. I guess it's supposed to be like.
I thought he couldn't stand the rain. I thought he was giving a little. I can't stand the rain.
No, it's.
What is that? He looks horrible.
For fame. I want you to put me in the magazine. Put me in the magazine. Put me.
Well, speaking of desperate for fame, somebody needs to go around there and bring up who is, I believe, maybe pledging or maybe running from the Illuminati. Maybe it's Blac Chyna.
So we're gonna get into Blac Chyna in just a moment because we have to get into the fashions first.
Because she is the fashion child.
Because she really tried to make a statement at the Grammys with her fashions, but it ended up falling flat for me, for her.
It fell flat in her face. It fell flat and everywhere. She got her mother down to the internet crying. Tokyo Tony is very upset about this, and so am I. This is just horrible.
So let's get into these fashions. Here are just some of the looks from the Grammys. What do you think about SZA and her look?
I think she looks very cute. She done got her body done.
People are saying that this is what happens when you have money because she wasn't ugly before, but you could, money helps.
Well, people don't understand. Like, of course, if you have money or some people don't know how to do anything themselves. Some people just don't know how to apply makeup. Some people, or whatever. So when they have money and they have the opportunity to have someone else do it, they start to, spruce up. But I see. That's just a bad place. Like, that's why I like to do everything myself, because when I want to look good, I want to look good. I'm not going to be waiting for a whole makeup team to come rearrange my face.
I don't know what's going on.
But she looks good. I hope she's happy. I hope she's happy because, I think she wasn't comfortable with her body.
So she looks good to me. For me, Cardi B had the best look out of everybody. I really enjoyed her look. I felt like it gave movement without moving. She looked very pretty, very elegant. This is the best I've seen her. So what did you think about this look?
Yes, this was one of the best. This was the best I've seen in a long time. The structure, the shape of the dress. The only problem I had was with the hair. I believe she could have had like a short finger wave, something simple underneath, not that bun. That bun was sending me. That was in the back. That little it's like the little bun that was in the back was very distracting for me. I think she should have had a simple short haircut, nothing to bring attention to her hair. That bun brought a lot of attention. So I'm looking like, what is that piece hanging in the back? I think it should have been like her short finger wave cut underneath that, and it would have been fine. But she looks stunning. That was a beautiful dress.
I don't think it was about the hair, in my opinion. To me, it was more about the artistry of the dress and the movement.
Once you have the dress, but I'm the type of person, I look at every concept. Like I'm looking at your shoes, I'm looking at your nails, I'm looking at your titties, I'm looking at your armpits, I'm looking at everything. And that bun was distracting for me. That hair should have been cut up short, real short, and not to pay no attention to it. Underneath that hooded thing, just have that little short finger wave, and I think that would have done it all.
Okay, I thought that might have been too many waves, but
just something simple, like a little short haircut, not with that bun, because that like, what is that back there? You got the Lucy sister bun from the Peanuts.
What do y'all think about B's look at the Grammys?
That was okay.
I think she's done better, but she always
it was okay. It wasn't nothing phenomenal. I expect more from her.
Well, I mean, she gave more. I think she gave more at the party, Rock Nation party. She was wearing
that suit.
That was more of a look.
This is the new Space Cadet. Everybody's getting ready for these aliens that's coming, so they're starting to dress like them. So all this construct and the structure thing, that's the new thing. They're looking very cosmic. They're looking very Jetson, very spacey, very that's the new thing.
There will be no B slander here. There will be none.
No, but she could have done better. I think I've seen
she could have did better though.
I've seen her look better. I've seen her look better going to the store.
I mean, she doesn't look bad here at all. I mean, I just feel like it's kind of simple with the wet and wavy.
She looked like she came up out the ocean and just jumped right on the red carpet.
But she's done worse. She's done worse. You remember when she had that bang? So she's looked worse.
That was the slip of the scissors. Somebody slipped the scissors and was like, "Girl, we don't got time to change it."
She never had a bang since.
Then you just go on.
What do you think about Lizzo's look?
Well, at least she's covered.
I'm glad that she didn't come out with her nips out and her booty out. So if she was covered up. So as long as I'm glad she was covered up.
But Lizzo could have done better than that. I've seen her look better. For these past couple of award shows, Lizzo's been hitting the mark. She's not been too revealing, and she's been looking very classy and nice. But this thing, what is this? She looked like what's that? A mountain?
It's like a floral cape. It's like a cape.
I don't know. It's making me hungry.
I think she had a different look for the runway than she had for the actual inside, because on the inside she wore like a metallic type of dress with the wet and wavy short bob. And I feel
I saw the dress. I think the dress looked better. I don't know what this is, but like I said, at least she's covered, I'm
glad she got, covered up that body. What do you think about Jasmine Sullivan and her tribute to Phyllis Hyman? With this look?
I think this was a lovely look for her. I like Jasmine Sullivan. She reminds me of my sister a lot. Very pretty girl. I think this look was spot on, and her tribute to Phyllis Hyman. Who doesn't love Phyllis Hyman?
I feel like she looks classic in this. A lot of people who don't know Phyllis Hyman may not get it.
Right, because they would, if I didn't know Phyllis Hyman, her music, I would think she's dressing like the Mask.
I felt like it was a classic look. When I saw it, I knew where it came from. It was a very classic, and I'm liking Jasmine. I'm glad she's back doing her thing. What do you think about Doja Cat?
Now, Doja Cat has been like, I'm not a Doja Cat fan. I really don't like her, especially after the Nazi stuff situation and stuff. But she's been hitting the mark lately. Her spread that she did in the magazine was on, and this dress is beautiful. She looks good to me.
I feel like Doja Cat has been problematic in the past, and I really wanted to hate her, especially when all that stuff came out with her on the webcam, letting people call her the N-word as she's, touching herself. That was really weird. Race play. She's really into race play.
Yeah, that's what I'm not going to get over it. I'm never getting over that. But I'm not.
She comes out with bops. Like, she do have some bops.
I'm not a fan of her music. I after she did that, but this dress is nice. Her spread in the magazine was lovely, and she's been hitting the mark. She's been looking good. She's been dressing sleek. It looks clean. I think she looks good there.
I can't even tell you who this Caucasian woman is.
I don't know, but get her off the screen because she looks like a big titty mermaid.
But she looks good.
She's like a big titty mermaid. Bye, girl.
What did you think about J-Lo at the Grammys?
I seen better.
It seemed like I was watching her Ben Affleck, and it seemed like
Ben wanted to drink. Ben wanted to drink. What happened was they said allegedly she was preventing him from having drinks. Allegedly, they said she didn't want him to wild out.
So alcoholic.
So she was preventing him, from having drinks on the thing. But you saw that video. I think I sent you the video of him in the background. He was pissed while they was watching the Unholy, and Jennifer acting like she liked it. She's sitting there fronting like she liked the song. Something unholy, clapping all stiff. He's just looking on the side like, I want a drink and I'm pissed. Like, it was like, I want to go home now. Like, he wanted to go somewhere, crawl up in a bottle somewhere. I'm like,
it seemed like he was getting on her nerves too. Like, he kept.
Because he wanted to drink. You know what it is like when an alcoholic, allegedly, when they want to drink and they are, but what this potential one drink could lead to. And she was giving that face like, like the mother, the black mother.
He definitely gets alcoholic now.
So what that one drink could lead to. So Jen was giving the face like, but he was like, I need this. It was just a sad situation to watch. Like that dress she has on. I've seen better J-Lo. Bye.
I feel like she looked kind of classic here. Nothing too spectacular, but nothing bad. She looks good.
But I'm used to J-Lo does it when she does it. And that was not a good look for me. Now this look right here.
This
look comes with audio actually.
Oh, I'm about to play the Tokyo Tony stuff.
Yes, please play that because this was a mess. Because when I was watching Black China's TV show, I saw her go down to the injectable places in the mall. She was going to get Botox from a strip mall. And every time when they put the Botox in, she was telling them to put it in her jaws. I think she was going for like a 46-inch TV face look. She was like, give me the 46-inch. And she kept having them put it in the jaws. She said she wanted her face to be more squared out. But what's going on? I think that Botox just ruined her skin and it looks like everything is cracking. She looks like a dead swan. She's like a fallen evil angel. Like, I don't know what's going on with Black China.
Like she was trying to have a moment, but I feel like the Grammys is for the singers, it's not for reality star people.
But she's a singer too.
You are not a singer. You are not a singer. If this was the Met Gala, we could probably let you slide because you can get away with anything at the Met Gala.
I need to know who told her to do that. Who let her walk out the house like that?
Read the room. Now you got Tokyo Tony upset. She's on the air crying, thinking that her daughter has been given away to the Illuminati.
And she thinks she's about to be sacrificed. She said, don't sacrifice her.
So this is via Hollywood Unlocked. Let me go ahead. Mase, can you mute while I play the audio?
Yes.
So we can hear it. Let me actually turn it on.
I'm saying right now, China, you are done out here. They gonna get you. They gonna get you next. Don't say I didn't say it. I'm prepared for it. I really am. They're gonna tear her down. Put her on drugs. She don't speak up for herself. She don't do shit. She's sitting in that house like a fucking hermit.
Can we have her cussing out? We 7 minutes in, so
I'm definitely afraid of her. I swear to God, she would sacrifice me for more. What is she doing at the Grammys? For what? You ain't did shit. I can't complete nothing with a weak ass nigga.
we can't have Tokyo on here too long.
Tokyo is
gonna get us.
You gotta love Tokyo. You gotta love Toke. You got to love Toke. Toke comes through, and Toke is a straight shooter. Pow pow. Toke is shooting from the hip. Like she said, like, bitch, you ain't gonna sacrifice me, all right, to look like a bird. Like you sitting here looking like the black swan, and you think you gonna go down to the Illuminatis and sacrifice me? Not on my watch, bitch. Not today. Okay, that's what she said.
As crazy as Tokyo Tony is, I don't think she's too far from the truth, though. I feel like Blac Chyna will do anything for fame. Anything.
She will. She better watch out while she's driving that Amazon truck. I don't know if she's still driving Amazon or delivering Uber Eats or whatever she's doing, but she better be careful out here in the streets, because if she out here dressed like the Black Swan and don't give a damn, she damn sure don't give a damn about your life, Tokyo. You may be on to something, go hide your kids, hide your wives, go hide something, because this woman may be out there trying to take you out. You see her face look cracked up. Like, I ain't even talking about the outfit.
She was on live saying that she only got $3,000 in her checking account. But I
heard that.
Feeling like that was clout, because she might have more in her savings. We don't know what she has.
I heard that she said her house was $3.8 million, but she had $3,000 in a bank account.
But you know, a lot of people don't, like myself. I really don't like to have too much in my checking, because I just go ahead and spend it. At least it'll give me like a little budget, you know, that I can stick to. But if you rich and you got it like that, you stay in.
Now this is Blac Chyna.
Why would you only have looking like a crow at the Grammys?
But while we have Blac Chyna up here, it is rumored that allegedly Blac Chyna was she works like for record labels, like when new rappers come on and they want to get hot, they get the Blac Chyna package. They like they'll date Blac Chyna or whatever like that and be spotted out with her, you know, such and such or whatever, and that she's like on the payroll of certain record companies allegedly.
To do what?
I guess to give like new artists or whatever like that that's coming out clout, like they're dating Blac Chyna.
Oh, okay. They might throw her $100 cash out, but I don't really feel like if I was an artist, I would really need Blac Chyna's clout. I would rather be co-signed by somebody legitimate, like a real artist.
This probably is not current. Maybe this was probably the past 3-4 years back, because after Chris and them too, after them witches got hold of her, after the Kardashians then got hold of her in that courtroom, I don't think she ever is going to be the same. She may be out here like the Black Swan.
No, she look like a crow right here, like a dead crow. It's not. I know what she was trying to do, but maybe you should have did that at the Met Gala. But you weren't.
She's like a burnt chicken.
Does she get invited to the Met Gala? Because
I do not know, but she out here looking like a burnt chicken. This is what I'm talking about. People are sheep. You know you look a fool. When you pass by, when you was walking out the door and that little mirror, I know she had a mirror right by the door before she walked out.
Speaking of Lori Harvey, Michael B. Jordan was on the internet talking about how hurt he is and, you know, how he need to be busy ever since him and Lori broke up, because he's still not over that. I think Michael B. Jordan is hurt. I think Lori just going to work it out. He hurt.
She is with Dempson now, the guy from Snowfall. This is Snowfall's last season. Matter of fact, it's coming up this the end of February, I believe. I think Dempson is very cute. I think he needs to stay away from her. But this is where she's at, and I don't think Michael B. Jordan is sad about Lori at all. Not at all. I don't think she was his type. Are we frozen?
Let's see if I can.
Are we frozen?
Yeah, because I don't know what's going on with StreamYard tonight, but it's been acting up.
I don't think Lori was Michael B. Jordan's type at all. I don't think he's upset. I think this is like a publicity ploy. I think she's like with Blac Chyna, maybe you get the Lori Harvey package to make you look straight. So I'm let's date Lori.
I think he is straight. I don't know why y'all trying to say Michael B. Jordan.
Allegedly. Let me tell you something. This is how far I go back to Michael B. Jordan. I knew Michael B. Jordan. Not really, but I knew Michael B. Jordan since all my children's days. He was Trevor's adopted son. Erica Kane was his stepmother. That's the first time I saw, this is early 90s. He played so he was like probably 7 or 8, and he was like a boy from the streets or whatever like that. And Jack was a lawyer. Remember Jack? Jack was a lawyer, and Jack adopted him. And Erica Kane was his stepmother from all my children. This is how far Michael B. Jordan's been acting. But I don't think Lori was his type. He needs a good wholesome woman. He needs a woman that's going to settle down with him.
He usually date white women though. And you know, it was nice to see him with a nice, beautiful black woman, you know, and they were a nice looking couple.
Sometimes you gotta stick to what you know, bro. Stick to what you know.
I don't know if that's you know, I just feel like maybe Lori moves on too fast and she don't finish what she starts. You know, if you started something with him, you know, finish it out. It seemed like
she said she ain't got time for that.
You leaving these men hurt, and then they go turn out to be bad guys, and then when they start dogging people out and becoming Nick Cannons, y'all gonna want to be mad when he just don't give a F no more, just want to be a Nick Cannon and just have all these kids.
I don't know if Lori's been reading her stepfather's book. I don't know, but it just looks tacky and loose. Even if she's not sleeping with them, but at the end of the day, like I said, women are not men. We are not men. We cannot do what men do, period. I don't think everybody, slut shaming and all this stuff. Yeah, you need to be slut shamed. You need to be slut shamed because women are not men. We cannot do what men do.
I'm not saying she's a slut by any means.
Not that she's a slut, but what I'm saying is from you bouncing from this person to this person, this person to this person, people think it's cool. Oh, she's liberated. She's a woman of now. She's doing what the guys do. The guys been doing it for years, whatever like that. But like I said, at the end of the day, women are not men. Like we are not men. We can't move like men. It don't look good. It's not cute. Sorry.
So we got to move on to the next story. This is a touching story, growing up.
Oh my God! I thought that was a picture of me with my wig off. No, is that me? Wait.
This is Orlando Brown, who is a former child star. He's been going through a lot of issues lately. He was arrested for pulling a weapon out on a family member. I can't remember what type of weapon it was, but I think it was a knife that he pulled out on his alleged family member, and he was arrested. And he is due to undergo mental evaluation following his last arrest. So hopefully, if he has anything going on with him, he can get properly diagnosed. But in the meantime, before any of that happens, it looks like Zeus has picked him up to be on the next season of Bad Boys Club.
This Lemuel, what's his name? Lemuel needs to be dragged in the street and beat because you don't give a damn about any of these people. You just dragging them, putting on Zeus. I'm gonna watch though, but that's not the point. The point is that you just dragging them.
This man, I think he really has some serious mental issues, and he might end up killing somebody.
Right? If you set the house on fire, you putting all these people. Isn't Shamar on there?
They put Shamar on there.
I think so, but I'm like his little squeezed up body.
He could be in danger. If he's not on there for the next season, they're going to put him on Zeus.
Shamar could be in danger messing with Orlando Brown on there.
Crazy for real. This man is crazy. He say anything out of his mouth. They love to interview him because you don't know what he's going to say. But this man has serious issues, and now Zeus, you're picking him up for next season of Bad Boys Club. Y'all had Carrion on there last season. And he had mental issues.
He had mental issues. He was accused of deleting somebody. He was on the run.
Y'all be going after people with real mental issues and then exploiting them on Zeus. And then y'all be watching it. So,
but this is because this boy needs like 3J. I call him 3J. I remember him from Family Matters. He was down to the Family Matters, and he was 3J on the Family Matters. 3J got a lot going on, and they shouldn't sit there and exploit him, put him in a house with these other gentlemen, because someone could get seriously hurt. Because if he's not diagnosed, and you don't know what's going on, we don't know if he's on medication or if he needs to be on medication. This is a dangerous spot for these other participants to be in. This is really dangerous because you never know when he could just flip out. Somebody could say a word and he'd be like, "Abadoo," and just go
That's
crazy.
What he says. That's the kind of stuff that he says.
This is what I'm saying. And like nobody speaks that type of crazy. So he could be and so somebody was like, what are you talking about? He'd be like, so you got to call in somebody else crazy that speaks this language, and they may not be around to know what's going on to decipher this language. And he ends up maybe setting the whole house on fire and killing everybody. This is not safe. Lemuel should be ashamed of himself. But the Zeus Network got a lot of garbage on it that I like to watch. I'm going to be watching.
I mean, it has a lot of garbage. I did watch the last season of Bad Boys Club. It seemed like all they did was fight. They was fighting over rooms. And
now the last season of Bad Boys Club, that was funny because that damn Milan and Jonathan, that was the highlight of the season.
You ain't missing nothing, Q. You ain't missing nothing. They got Krishan, Jocelyn, Tommy, all these train wrecks on one network.
Because when they cut and they showed Milan sitting up in the tree, I'm like, how did he get up in the tree? Did Jonathan chase him in the tree?
I don't even remember that part, but
it was so funny because Jonathan was looking for him, like, where he at? But then Zeus, the Shady producers, cut how he's sitting up in the tree.
Zeus not gonna have me in the tree. Like if I gotta be in the tree to survive, just go on and let me go now.
Yeah, because I'm not messing with Jonathan. Run for your life. If Jonathan come, run for your life.
So this week, Life Jennings was robbed, you guys, in Oakland after a performance of over $100,000 worth of jewelry. So we want to lift him up in prayer. That was all the money he had.
We're not lifting him up in shit because number one, first of all, why are you out there with $100,000 worth of jewelry? It probably wasn't real, just like that ring you gave Carly Rae. So we ain't looking for nothing. Come on now, you are known to have fake jewelry in your pocket. So why not? It wouldn't be far-fetched for you to have it on. And as soon as I saw that story, all I heard is a stick-up kid. I'm like, you done got stuck up, kid? Like, it's just a mess. Life Jennings needs to go sit down. Maybe he needs to go down to Miss Jan and take some vocal lessons so he can get his, throat back in, fight in shape and sing in shape. But, he just, at this point, the way he was out there singing, sounding like a bullfrog that smoked 10 packs of cigarettes a day. I don't know what to tell. He should use that money to go get a vocal lesson, but we're not going to lift him up.
If you're interested in any Life Jennings music, I think he should have kept that money, maybe put it in a bank, maybe made a down payment on a home or somewhere. But I didn't know he was still performing. I don't know what he's performing. Maybe that same song that he's been performing for the last 15 years. But I don't know. Y'all lift him up in prayer. He was robbed. They stole.
We're not lifting him up in anything. The only person we lifting up in prayer is Carly Rae when she fell out from that fake ring.
Oh, another person that we have to talk about is Summer Walker. Now, I've just been scrolling, just looking around.
Is that my Mambo priestess? Is that some Mavatu priestess?
Yeah, we're gonna talk about this voodoo priestess. She done turned into a voodoo priestess.
But she been turned into because I think I mentioned to you before, like I was like, is she? Because she was wearing the white. I saw her out in the supermarket buying probably about last year. She had the white on and she was in the supermarket buying like the fruits for the rituals and stuff like that. And I was like, is she? Because she was showing like bits and pieces.
Summer Walker, next to her shrine. It was like
that's an altar. That's
an altar.
That's a feast for all feast. Like the saints are feasting.
So shout out to her. I guess the baby mama's in danger. She gonna put a spell on you if you acting up in London. Watch out. She done got some powers behind her. So I'm not gonna say too much because I don't want her to come after me.
Yeah, don't say because like I said, she looked like she was the ritual, like from last year, from what I saw, it looked like she was becoming a priestess. Like she's becoming, because you got to do certain amount of rituals and stuff like that. But she's being called for a higher purpose.
So
that's a big sacrifice. If she is, that's a big sacrifice because you be called for a higher purpose.
So she's doing some type of priesthood. So shout out to her. We're about to go to commercial break, and then when we get back, we're going to talk about Kelvin Hunter and Wendy's
money.
foot.
And Wendy and her new foot. We about to get together. We getting a GoFundMe for Wendy's foot. Wendy going to get a new foot, and she's going to be outside in these streets, child.
And the scheme that Todd set up to come to us with the BS, because I think this whole thing is a scheme. But we're going to be back in just a minute. Let me refill my drink.
Hey guys, hope you're having a good time. By the way, don't forget, hit that like button. And if you're liking, you might as well subscribe. And drop a comment below. Come on guys, let's get into it.
All right, we're back. And as you may or may not know,
damn Kelvin,
Wendy's money has been tied up with Wells Fargo for a while now, and it's still tied up. So that means that she hasn't been able to pay the people that she was supposed to pay, including Kelvin Hunter and his alimony. He was living off of this alimony and supporting his family, his baby mama, and his baby in their new house that was down the street from Wendy's house. So the stipulation, I guess, in their divorce was as long as Wendy was doing the Wendy show, she would pay this alimony.
But he didn't know that. This is what we have to go. He did not read the fine print, because if he read the fine print, he wouldn't have never went to court and wasted the church's money.
Because that's why he's not marrying Sharina, because of
he might as well have married her, because if he read the fine print, he would have known that it said in the contract, and the clause was, if Wendy loses her job, or if she's not able to maintain the same lifestyle that she's maintaining at this point, you are no longer, your alimony is entitled to decrease, or you are no longer able to receive the alimony. It could have either went down or it could have went to zero. He didn't read the fine print. She's no longer working. Demar Mercury is no longer representing her. So therefore, no more money for you, Kelvin and Serena. And let's see how Serena's going to fare and how she's going to stick around when you don't got any of Wendy's money. I would love to see that. I want to see what she's going to do.
Like she's trying to stick
three ingredient pancakes.
That some money does come up, but the money is dried up, and Kelvin is allegedly trying to sue everybody that he can to try to get something, for his time, but instead of working. He's doing everything except for working.
He said he has a bad hip. He said he had to have hip surgery, that he has this bad hip. It's all types of stuff. He needs to pay the owner's insurance. It's a whole, he hasn't paid his car note in months. His bills are backed up. Just wham. But was you crying like that when you was creeping around on Wendy for years? Was you crying like that when you was buying your side chick sports cars in homes down the block? Like I said, at the end, Wendy's a girl after my own heart, because I am the type of girl that will rent a wheelchair. You understand? I will rent a wheelchair. My legs is linguini and they don't work. Like, I will roll around here, and I think that's what she's doing with this foot. I think she got another foot underneath her couch somewhere, and she's going to put another foot on, and Wendy's going to be out here. In the words of my godmother, God rest her soul, Miss Shirley, don't you love it when a plan comes together? And I think this was a plan that came together.
I think this was a plan because now that Wendy's money is tied up, she doesn't have to pay alimony anymore. And I feel like...
even if her money is not tied up, once she gets her money back, she still doesn't have to pay because of what was in the contract. She doesn't have another job that is affording her the same lifestyle that she had previously. So even if they open her bank account, he's still not going to get any money. The judge denied him. She's not working. She doesn't have another job that's offering her the same amount of money that the Wendy show was giving her. So you're not getting your money. Either way, he's screwed. He's not getting it. So, like I said, she's very smart. I don't know that the foot trick is very, it's convincing. The foot was gray and dead looking, but hopefully she gets a new foot and she'll be out in these New York streets.
So I don't know if that was a whole scheme for her to just not pay him anymore or what, but it just seems like awfully convenient. Well, I can understand why she wouldn't want to pay him because, I mean, he's a grown man. You're taking care of his family. That's disrespectful. How long do you expect to live off of this woman?
Forever. That's what he thought. And like he said, he was the man. If you were the man behind the purple chair, allegedly. Did I tell you he follows me too?
Probably. You talk about Wendy all the time.
No, he follows me through his Kevin Hunter because he comments on my pages through Kevin through Hunter Publishing, the publishing company that he has. But this man, he was going to use her until he was going to ride this train out. And this is why Wendy pulled, I think, how they say like the ghetto baby fathers do. They'll quit their job in order not to pay child support. She didn't quit her job in order not to pay.
She quit her job, I think, but I don't think that she's trying to find something else. And she has enough money to live off of because otherwise how she's been supporting herself for the past year.
Yeah, but she played him. He don't even understand. Like, this is an Ashley Michael Darby situation. Wendy's not a fool. You understand what I'm saying? You thought you were entitled and that you were going to get something, but Wendy had the last laugh. You didn't read the fine print. The fine print stated if this woman loses her job and she does not find another job that's equivalent to the job that she had, she does not have to pay you a red cent. So therefore, you thought you were just going to still get paid because she has money in the bank and she can live off her money for the rest of the life, but you won't. You're not going to get none of that. She has to go find another job that's going to be equivalent to what she was making to the Wendy show in order for him to get paid again and for these payments to be reinstated. So she screwed him just like Michael Darby screwed Ashley.
So do you feel like Sharina is going to stay with him even if there's no money?
No, I think she's going to be on the first thing smoking because I think the only reason that she was with him was due to Wendy's money. Honestly. I think they thought they was going to live high off the hog off Wendy's money, and she probably felt some type of way like, oh, I finally got him. We got our little girl together and stuff like that. But girl, oh, what a tangle web we weave when first we practice to deceive. You can't go into, you never, in the words of Nene, you never win when you play dirty.
Well, she need to go by her own words. Because she's
and him saying that he was the man behind the purple chair. Wendy was Wendy before you got with Wendy. Wendy was Wendy. You understand? Like, you did not make Wendy. So don't even sit there and say, because if you made Wendy, make another one. Because if that's the case, you've been trying to make Serena. Serena has failed business allegedly after failed business allegedly after failed business allegedly. So obviously you can make another Wendy. Wendy is a force to be reckoned with. Wendy has it. Regardless of how we may say and call her man, call her Sasquatch or whatever, she has it. It's something about Wendy.
The gift of gab.
Yeah, she has it, and you did not give it to her, sir. And stop saying that you did, because if you gave it to her, you could give it to somebody else, and you wouldn't be in the predicament that you're in right now with your broken hip and trying to pay the homeowner's insurance, and you can't pay your car note, sir.
So I guess we can lift him up in prayer. Are we putting him on the
Don't lift him up in prayer. We're not lifting nobody up. Nope.
Who else need to be lifted up? We forgot to talk about the snub of the Grammys. Listen. A lot of people was mad because Beyonce did not win Album of the Year with Renaissance, but she won for Best Electronic Dance Album.
I'm pissed off about this.
For the year. And a lot of people were upset. The person who won, I don't know his name, nor do I care, but his album went better than Renaissance. I can tell you that.
This is wrong on every aspect. This is so wrong because a Grammy, I guess one of the voters came out and said the reason why they didn't vote for Beyonce is because she wins everything. Well, she deserves everything. How dare she say that?
I just felt like, the Grammys, the Oscars, we say it every year. Oscars so white. Remember when they had the campaign against the Oscars? I feel like it's very political. Do I feel like she deserved to win? Absolutely. And I feel like she was snubbed, but she still holds the record for most Grammys by any artist. She currently has 32 Grammys. And a lot of people was bringing up, well, Diana Ross didn't get any, Michael Jackson didn't have as many as Beyonce, and Whitney Houston didn't have as many. How was Beyonce getting more Grammys than them?
They are not Beyonce. Michael Jackson's Michael Jackson. Whitney was Whitney. This is a whole nother level. Beyonce wants to be credited for the whole body of work. That's the pinnacle, and they will not give her the pinnacle. And trust me, I believe we need to listen to Jay-Z for 420 album, Still Nigga. That's what it is at the end of the day, because you don't know, because she wants to be recognized for that whole body of work, which she deserves to be recognized for her collective body of work that she placed into an album. And they know what they're doing by not giving her that. Mm-hmm. They won't give her that because Still Nigga. You know what I'm saying? They won't give her that.
Yeah. I feel like it's political.
But what they did give her husband, and I'm glad he got best rapper number top space, and he deserves it.
Who, Jay-Z?
Yeah.
I don't even know about his projects that he did last year. Like,
not even last year. I'm talking about as far as I'm a Jay-Z fan. I'm a fan. I know every album, every word by word, verbatim. I'm a fan of Jay-Z.
As much as you talk about the Carters, you a fan, but you be talking about the Carters.
No, because I just speak the truth. I'm not talking about, like I said, I don't know what Beyonce doing. I'm just realistic.
Just talking about how we love Beyonce because
I love Beyonce and I love Jay-Z. But the point is, be realistic. People are human. For us to sit there and say, "Oh, she don't do this," or "She don't do that,"
we don't know what she do because she ain't.
We don't know what she do on the weekends. Like I said, we don't know because this is Beyonce. She's not on Instagram every 2 minutes. She's not putting on her business. I broke up. I'm mad at Jay. You know what I'm saying? She's not doing all this.
Speculate, but y'all can't put out.
Yeah, we can speculate and we can assume, but we don't know. We could say, like, we can't say that she is, and we can't say that she's not. Like I said, this woman is a human being. She's not supernatural. She's not super, like, she's a human. So maybe she could be, or she could not be. We don't know. The point is that we don't know. That's the point. But I love Jay-Z and I love Beyonce. And I think Jay-Z was well-deserved because I am a fan. Reasonable Doubt. Can't Knock the Hustle. But I need for him to go dig up Emil. We need to find out where Emil is. And Memphis needs to make a comeback.
Maybe Jay-Z might need a chemical pill, or maybe he need like somebody to redo them dreads.
Yeah, I don't like the dreads, but Jay-Z, I think Jay-Z is handsome. He's a handsome turtle. I find him attractive. I like him with a Caesar. I do. I find him very attractive. I want him with a Caesar and with a Yankee fitted though. He got to wear a Yankee fitted. I need the Timbs and I need the Caesar.
Bring the
I don't want all that the nappy dread sitting there on top of it. I don't like it. But I'm a Jay-Z like. I'm a big Jay-Z fan. I know every one of I know every song he made verbatim.
When you squint your eyes, does he kind of look like Dr. Dre a little bit when you squint?
Like who?
Dr. Dre. Like, if you put them side by side.
Not to me.
Do they look?
He gives Camel. He's giving a hood Camel. He's just giving a Camel. Now he's giving sophisticated Camel, like.
But this is how you show up, like, to the Grammys if you're gonna be extra. I don't think she wore this on the red carpet, but this is a nice little photo.
Yeah, she looked good. I like this, like that better than the other outfit. But I think they did snub her, and she deserves that Grammy for her whole body of work. They know that's the pinnacle, and they know that's what she deserves, and that's why they ain't give it to her. So I think screw the Grammys, and I think they need to start boycotting the Grammys again.
But we hold the Grammys to a different standard than we do. Like, I wish that we as a people would hold a BET award to like a higher standard the way we do a Grammy. Because y'all don't even show up to the BET awards. Y'all don't care. Y'all act like every time somebody wins something, they're not there. But if, it just seems like we need to support our own stuff instead of worrying about trying to be. Yeah,
because this is the truth. Because you get there and it's just wrong. Because for Nicki Minaj not to have a Grammy, like, I don't really like her personality wise, but as far as her talent and I think she been deserved the Grammy. She been deserved the Grammy, and for her not to get one.
She deserved it. I mean, her album was all over the place. Her album was everywhere. It was on Black radio. It was on white radio. It was on Hispanic radio. It was all over the world. So the fact that she didn't.
But you know who else looked good down to the Grammys? T.S. Madison. I saw T.S. Madison with that royal blue dress. She looked real good. And so.
You talk about Timothy and her coming, like, I want to briefly talk about Timothy coming from.
That's why I brought up T.S. Madison. Maddie is her name. You will not call her Timmy. Oh, don't. You will not.
Whenever you come for Kaya, it's gonna be some disrespect. Candy, I think, is a good sport. For this, I think she's a good sport, but at the same time, I do think it's a dig at Kaya.
It was.
It was. And for people saying it wasn't a dig, it was a dig.
It was, but it was funny. It was a dig, and it was funny on every aspect. I think Candy is hilarious, and for her to do that, being that she was so mad about the situation, because when the initial Queen's Court did that in its original form, she was upset because remember Kaya and Madison had went down to the concert where her and Tamar was down to, and T.I., and they said T.I. was walking around looking like a little bite-sized Snickers. Kicked them out over this.
How you gonna be mad at one and not the other? You mad at one,
I think she got over it.
That
this was funny. The teeth was spot on. The hair was spot on.
I just felt like it was funny, but I'm just.
It was, and I'm waiting for the Queen to respond. That's it. I'm waiting for the Queen to get on.
I just want Kaya to respond.
I'm waiting for the Queen to give them a little nasty read.
Kaya is on tour right now, so I know that she probably don't have time to get in front of that bookcase and read y'all. But when she get back home, I do want her to be able to say something about this nappy little wig.
Candy girl. Candy girl.
It was funny, but I do feel like, you playing with fire. You're poking the bear.
Well, I think this made it an open. She's an open target because you don't start no more being nothing. So now when Kaya come down and read the girls fulfilled, you can't get upset. You can't get upset because this was dead and buried, and you dug this up, and you done started. So if Kaya does decide to respond,
it's on you, right?
Right, I said she decides to respond. You don't start no more, be none. That's it.
So, and I guess in some Potomac news, Potomac has allegedly already started filming, and guess who teaming up?
They didn't let them girls rest, do they?
I mean, they probably been stopped filming. It's just airing for us, but they've been stopped filming. So it looks like Karen and Wendy was filming today in the streets. And
how far have they come?
Well, that's her only ally left. So unless they bring in a new friend of Karen's, that's her only friend left. Candace is kind of on the iffy side. I just wanted to make that point that they are filming. So usually during the off season, we'll get some of the Potomac news, while they're filming. So I'll be staying tuned to see if we pick up anything. If we see Robert filming, we know that Robert is.
Yeah, back. I need to know, is Robert filming? What is she doing? What is she up to? Because like I said, now I'm really have affinity for Robin because Robin is very loyal.
I think she should be punished in some type of way. Maybe 40 lashes. Maybe. No, but she
needs to sit out. Like they made Kenya sit out a season. I think she needs to sit out a season. I want to see Giselle.
Well, she's not a Kenya. She's not a Kenya that can be gone a season and come back and still, command attention. If she's gone, we might get used to her being gone.
But I don't even understand how Robin didn't take advantage of this moment. Like you had the most interesting story on the Potomac. You could have ran Potomac with this story. Like, child, you could have been playing the victim. You could have been down to the thing crying. You could have been like, that was the excuse why I was stink. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly, like while I was in the bed smelling because this was going on. Child, you don't even know. Like, you and Sharice could have got together. This could have been, and I think Sharice knew as well. Because as far as like with the bachelor party, when she was getting upset, like, I'm her friend, I should have thrown, I know everything, whatever like that. I think her and
Sharice trying to feel important, like feel like she's needed.
But this could have been a segue for Sharice to come back in the show without her harassing Karen, because they both could have, spoke about their cheating men. Sharice could have talked her through, like, how to get over, whatever the cheating, like, because I've been through it, Robin. And Robin could have fake cried, act like their relationship was real, act like they wasn't brothers and sisters. This could have been a lot for Robin. Robin just dropped the ball all the time. Like, she dropped the ball in them hats.
She dropped the ball, and Giselle dropped it as well.
And isn't Giselle EP?
She's a legend EP. I think she's just getting cash apps from the position.
But girl, you were supposed to, as EP, you supposed to look out for what's best for the show. You should have went down just like you were snitching on the other ladies. You should have dropped that little bit of tea out and threw it up in the air.
We got to talk about Smokey Robinson. I forgot what he did. Let me go back.
I remember what he did. I can tell you what he did. Smokey had said allegedly when he was down to the thing rolling up doobies and smoking that weed, that he put, it wasn't crack that he put on it. It was cocaine. It wasn't crack. Allegedly it was cocaine.
Alleged powder.
It was alleged powder that he sprinkled when he was rolling his blunts. He had his thing, it's cupped like this, but he was, sprinkling the
But I don't know. It used to be where old people would sit down and shut up, and now it seems like old people are getting on these interviews, especially because he got this album coming out. You tell Artist T about Diana Ross, about how you used to sleep with her when you was married. Now you're talking about how you used to do powder when you was with Motown.
Smokey
Let that stuff rest. Let it rest. It's been
Smokey
years.
said no, because I'm about to rest forever. I got 1 foot in the grave and 1 foot on the banana peel. God damn it! I'm going to tell it all. Y'all gonna know everything before I leave this earth. Smokey said, "I'm telling."
Confess everything to us. You don't need to confess to us. Confess it to God if you need to confess. We don't need to know that you and Diana was in the back room getting it on right before y'all went on stage. We don't need to know that.
I don't need to know that you sprinkling cocaine.
Allegedly.
But he said that he did. I read the article. He said that he never was a smoker of, he never really indulged like, regularly. It was a once in a while thing, and and it wasn't, they were smoking.
I don't do this. This is my first time doing this. I don't normally do this. Smokey, you telling too much of the business. It seemed like you're doing whatever to just sell your little album. He should have went on Unsung. He could have went on Unsung somewhere.
Look at Smokey.
Smokey with all that plastic surgery that he's had done, all that Botox, all them fillers, and them false teeth. I'm sick of Smokey. I am sick of Smokey. Hey, Cece.
Hey. Oh my God! Speaking of people, did you see about Glorilla? Glorilla had recently she did a walkthrough. It was supposed to be a walkthrough, but they said that she was allegedly supposed to perform. They paid her $30,000. $30,000 is kind of cheap for a performance.
It's Glorilla.
What you mean? Because she gonna pop her shit in it. Went to school for chiropractic. Looking good as hell today. I sent my nigga.
Always give Tasha Mack management to me. Always.
Wait, because I'm gonna start doing that Glorilla dance. Look, pop my shit.
She will always give Tasha Mack management. She is low vibration.
She does. Oh my God, she looks like a girl I grew up with too. But she does. She is giving Tasha Mack. She is giving Wendy Raquel. Child. But somebody had threw a drink down to her face because they was mad. Some ghetto lady with her ghetto hairstyle wrenched around and threw a drink at Glorilla. Big Glow. How they gonna throw that at Gloria Hallelujah? How they gonna do that?
I really don't like her name. I don't like the fact that she calls herself. It's too close to Gorilla for me. I don't really like that.
But they say like, a lot of, they call themselves the gorillas because they post a thing, but Glorilla. I think she should go with Big Glow. I think Big Glow would be a good transition name.
I like
but
better, but
I like Glorilla. I like her personality. I like her spirit. I like her aura.
Whenever people talk about her, they always talk about her personality and not her music.
Yeah, I said because, that's how a lot of times, like even with Cardi B. Cardi B only made that one album. Cardi B is living off that one album, like right now, because she didn't make a second album. Do we even notice that she didn't make a second album?
She really just came out, literally.
This is what I'm saying, and people are liking her, and because of the personality, she got the endorsements and stuff like that, and she made a name through her personality. And I think Glorilla has that same spark as far as personality, but I don't think they should have threw that drink in her face. And whoever was that ghetto ass lady, she needs to be stomped to the ground, throwing that drink on that girl. That girl just came from a performance. She was not getting paid to perform. If the promoter said so, it was lies, allegedly. And they shouldn't have threw that drink at her. I felt bad for her.
It could have been some hater in the audience. It's always gonna be a hater.
No, it was. They had the videos. The lady looked back.
I was trying to find it, but I found a picture of happy to see Beyonce the Queen because that's the closest she gonna get. Veneers are out. She got.
Yeah, look at Beyonce. Look at that. And she's another one with these horse teeth.
Beyonce she had to does a lot of charity work. She really goes out.
Beyonce's she's
Beyonce likes to go out into the community and give out food. She give out food to the homeless, and I really appreciate her for all the work that she's done, just to help the community. But Glorilla, she gives Lil Mama tease. Lil Mama,
she does.
Tasha Mack, Lil Mama, I don't see it, but y'all see it.
No, because I think she has a cute personality. She's not cocky. She looks like she's gracious and she's happy to be in the building. Like you see the big teeth around Beyonce. She's just happy to be there. Like I'm ecstatic to be in her presence. She doesn't give like cocky. Like she just gives like, I'm just, and her name is, her real name is Gloria Hallelujah. So she was destined. She was destined for greatness.
Her mama named her Gloria Hallelujah.
Her name is Gloria Hallelujah.
Okay, I'm just gonna let that. I'm not even gonna say nothing. But shout out to Glorilla, who recently met up with the Queen after she was giving out plates to the homeless. So I was, excited that she was able to get a plate, and she said she's not washing her face nor her body ever since she saw the Queen.
Right.
So we wish her all the best.
I wouldn't even, I have this dream about Jay-Z and Beyonce all the time. It's so weird. It's like I start off on a train, and I'm on the train, and the train ends up turning into like a cable car, and it's like the train breaks up, and it's like I'm on a cable, and I'm going like up in the mountains, but it's usually always snowing, and the cable car goes directly into Jay-Z and Beyonce house. And Beyonce was there, and it was like a big, and I always have this repetitive dream about Beyonce and Jay-Z and me going to their house via cable car.
I had a dream like that too, that I met them one day, but I think that was just a fan dream, sometimes I feel like celebrities, when you have I analyze my dreams personally. I feel like when I have a dream, it means something, and I need to analyze it when I wake up. I have this app that helps me to analyze if I can remember certain things that happen. I try to jot it down and then look it up and see what it means later. So sometimes you meeting a particular celebrity in a dream may represent something. Maybe that's
I done had this dream probably at least 20 times, over 20 times. And it's like the same dream. And it's like her cousin is like the media. I'm going to see her cousin there. And I know it's Beyonce's house. I know it's Jay-Z's house, and I know it's there. And I'm going through a cable. It's so weird. But I have this repetitive dream all the time. But remember when Beyonce had the word controversy about spaz?
Yeah.
I tried to use that when I went to the hospital last week.
It don't work.
It don't but it's so funny because it was a wheelchair person there, right? It was very nasty. Like, and I'm like, excuse me. And he, what? I'm not moving, but you're in a wheelchair. And like, I'm very kind to everyone because like, you never know what someone's going through. So I'm initially very kind and very polite.
You tell the person in the wheelchair is fast.
Yeah. And because after he told me, but it didn't work because he was looking like, what the fuck you mean? So then I had to go down to linguine legs. I was like, that's why your legs is linguine. Like, your legs is loose noodles. Like drag yourself with your elbows. Don't make me dump you out and you be like this. Like, don't. I was pissed off because I'm like, excuse me. He's like, what? Don't you see me? I'm like, but you're in the middle of the thing. Well, you got to go over. I'm like, I can't even get by. Excuse me. And then you were very angry. I'm like, that's why your legs is linguine now, you spaz. So he was like, oh. He's looking like, what's spaz? So I had to just go straight to linguine legs.
Go off on people like that. But, I got to stay safe.
I want to dump him out that chair.
I got to stay safe. But that's all I have for today. Do you have another story?
I think we about covered it all,
I want to thank everybody who came out to support us. Anybody who's catching the replay, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more content. We're going to be bringing you more stuff throughout the year. And I hope, because tomorrow is the Grammys, I hope Rihanna does a good job. I hope.
The Super Bowl. But you know what? Did you tell them about
the Super Bowl's tomorrow?
How do you feel about that new show that's coming up with the preachers with the
I think I saw clips of it. I haven't really dived deep into it just yet, but
I think that would be an interesting show because these people are going from saints to sinners.
But anytime a gospel preacher, last time when they had Preachers of LA, I felt like a lot of those people were self-serving and it just seemed real.
Yeah, that's the one they had with Deidre Haddon and
Yeah, Deidre Haddon, like you was on Preachers of LA, but you was still sending out D pics to people allegedly. The pastor sending out D pics is not. That's not good for the glory of the kingdom. The
pastor's just a man doing the best he can.
He's a man, but the pastor sending out D pics. Okay,
the pastor shouldn't be busting people's mouths. The pastor shouldn't busting people's mouths. The pastor shouldn't be sending out D pics. The pastor shouldn't be sleeping with their parishioners. It's a lot going on that the pastors do that they have no business doing, and they know they did it.
I hope you have a good party, Q. I'm going to be watching just to see how Rihanna does. I really just want to see her prove herself.
Super Bowl party, yes.
She's been gone for so long, and we haven't seen her give a real performance in a while, so I'm excited to see what she gives. She better perform Umbrella.
I hope she's lip-syncing, because I don't think her voice is where it needs to be. From that lift me up song.
It never was. It never
was. It really never was.
It never gave, but we love her.
We do. We love the performance. We love the image. We love the aesthetic of Rihanna. We love the attitude. We just love Rihanna. And I got, once again, Rihanna lip sync.
I think her best. I don't know if you can think at the.
Do you think she's going to bring out her baby father?
That would be like a flop.
I don't recall what
this StreamYard get on my nerves.
Yeah, this StreamYard is breaking up. But thank you guys. Thank everyone for coming out, hanging out with us. Just Simply, Cleo, Q, Robin. Nola was here. CC. Who else we have here? Vintage 1970. Oh, I like that name.
I love Riri. I love
Carol.
Riri.
Chamberlain.
Riri never gave vocally. She never gave vocally.
Yeah, she did. I like the Island of the Sun. If you let you know, if you really wanna go.
Speaking of Roseanne, since you want to bring up Roseanne, I saw where she was complaining that her career tanked after she made those remarks about that lady being an ape. I don't know if she was talking about Michelle Obama or I forgot who she was talking about. But and you got your show canceled. If they can cancel us for anti-Semitic comments, you should be canceled for anti-Black comments. Roseanne.
Yeah, and I think she's more so canceled because of the lie that she told afterwards. Like she was on some antidepressant medication. Like I never knew I was on antidepressant medication at one time, and I believe I was on the same medication that she was on. It never made me a racist. I didn't wake up and say fucking cracker. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I didn't. But I wasn't, having Tourette's saying cracker, cracker, cracker. You know what I'm saying? But
Tourette's makes you do that. Tourette's will make you say
no, but the way like she said Tourette's it was spontaneous combustion. Tourette's is like more spontaneous outbursts. But she acted like this was a spontaneous outburst for her to be like, nigger, like I took the medication, and after I took the medication, I don't know what came over me. It just made me say it. Like, girl, like, come on.
Yeah, to me, the Roseanne show was already Trailer Park. It was given Trailer Park. It was given Confederate.
I don't even know why it came back.
Because y'all we're in the age where there's no creativity anymore. And we're bringing old stuff back. So that's why it was supposed to come back.
Yeah, Roseanne was never it for me. I never was a Roseanne fan. That wasn't my type of show.
You worked for Roseanne? Was she calling you to in and making you eat outside? Was she making you eat? Like,
you don't work for Roseanne for the summer?
Mm.
Well, I always thought that Roseanne was, I never would take her as a racist until those remarks.
She gave racism. She gave
Trailer Park. She
gave Trailer Park.
She gave ignorant. It wasn't really like it's like Paula Deen. Like I know Paula Deen probably saying nigger, 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 but it's something about that Paula Deen or the butter that she uses on the food that makes me have a soft spot for her in my heart.
They said that the Black employees at Paula Deen restaurant had to eat out the back kitchen, that they couldn't come through the front, they had to eat out the back. She was treating her Black employees like slaves.
See, it was that Paula Deen, my white ladies was Paula Deen, Sylvia Brown, the psychic, God rest her soul, Sylvia Brown, her son is still out here carrying the psychic torch. Those was my Caucasian ladies, and when I heard that Paula Deen, I was like, oh, I wasn't shocked, but I was just like, Paula.
Yeah, she likes to have coloreds under her, serving her, wearing all white with white gloves. I'm sure that's what she likes. But
and they got to come to work through the back door. They got to come through the back. They got to come through the back door. They can
only eat from the kitchen. They can't sit at the table and eat. They can only eat from the kitchen.
And they got to eat standing up. They can't even sit down.
And if they're pregnant, they got to have a baby while they're working. And you just...
You cut that umbilical cord and then you cut the cake.
Umbilical cord to keep working.
You cut the umbilical cord and then cut my cake, girl. And just keep it moving. This is a damn shame, but Paula, I know you're not a real racist, Paula Deen. It was just a slip.
Paula Deen was racist. She's racist.
It was just a slip.
She just said it that one time. But moving forward, we're gonna see what Rihanna gives tomorrow, and we're definitely gonna report.
Is she performing alone, or she's having surprise guests? Like, what's going on?
I haven't heard about a surprise guest. I don't know who the guest would be, though. She doesn't have a lot of features.
I think she really needs maybe she could bring out Chris Brown.
No. That would be a whole mess. Do not bring out Chris Brown.
Kendrick Lamar.
But she don't have a song with Kendrick.
Yes, she does.
What song?
It's I forgot the name of it, but she does have a song with Kendrick Lamar, I believe.
A song, but she needs to play her popular music and try to dance a little bit. Yeah, it's going to be 13 minutes, but the only 13 minutes worth watching because I don't really care about, the Eagles or Kansas City Chiefs. I really don't care.
Oh, that's who playing?
So, y'all, make sure.
I got to make some meatballs. I'm gonna make some meatballs. I made some wings tonight, but I think I'm gonna put them in the refrigerator and resource them and put them in the oven and act like I made them fresh tomorrow.
Make sure y'all support our channel, like the video, comment, subscribe to our channel. Thank you everybody who's shown support on our live and everybody who's gonna show support in the future. We love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Do you have anything that you want to say?
No, I just want to tell the people, please, I really do appreciate you. We really do appreciate you guys sticking with us, and we love all you guys.
And we're growing. So thank you to all the new subscribers, who just came on. We appreciate you. And we're going to give you more content.
Right. And don't be no punks. Don't be coming around here being no punks. Talking about, it's shaming. We liable to say anything. We just having fun. These is jokes. It's time to, this is our hour and a half of just a light. We're just laughing, having fun. Don't take everything. Don't take everything too serious. Don't take it.
We share our opinions on here, and these are our opinions of Mase and Shady. So with that being said, also on Tuesday, we are not going to be back because there's not going to be a Potomac show this week. Potomac reunion starts the following week. So I think I can't remember if we're on CC or I think we're on CC channel.
Yeah, I believe we're on is it CC or Princess? Well, we'll either be on CC California Cuties channel, and please subscribe to her, or we'll be on Princess AB channel. Please subscribe to her. And please subscribe to Nola Reads as well, because I'll be on Messy Night Court on Thursdays. We have fun on All Rise.
Cece made a comment. We should have gave her a $50 fine. She said, "Thank God this ain't All Rise, because you would have got 100 million."
Yeah, Judge Reed is finding the people, astronomical prices.
She won't reduce my fee. She won't reduce it for nothing. So I've been going back and forth with the court to try to get.
Yes, you have to come down. Please go down there and subscribe to Ranting Ricardo and also Prosperity Thick Girl. We are down there. We having fun at the Messy Night Court with All Rise. So please check us out.
And the award show, the reality award show, is coming up as well. I think it's on the 27th.
Yeah, I think the voting is still open. I believe she said the voting is still open to the 12th. The 12th.
So y'all, I hope y'all have a good weekend. Y'all be safe this Super Bowl weekend. Don't be drinking and driving. We want to see y'all safe. Stay at home. If you're gonna be drinking, stay at home like me. Make your food, chill out, and we will see y'all the following week. Well, yeah. Next Saturday.
Yeah, well, you don't know. We may pop up.
We might pop up and do whatever, but we'll be back.
We may pop up, but we will definitely be back next week, though,
with some more mess. So y'all be safe and have a good one. Bye, y'all.